If you want to invest in multi-unit real estate, you need to watch this video.
Come with me to walk this property that is a 56-unit apartment in the heart of Las Vegas, literally just minutes away from the Strip. Right here, we have a 56-unit apartment for sale and off market. Of all the commercial real estate assets, multifamily sits at 40% of all of them. This is a huge market and it's just honestly underrated. You can have one tenant in one house, and that is very risky if you want to be renting. Or you can just have one asset class that is going to give you a diversified tenant base and cash flow. So if you're sitting on a bunch of money that you don't want to pay to Uncle Sam, this is probably the type of market you want to be looking into. So let's take a look. Getting into multifamily is definitely not an easy thing, and it could be scary because it's different. Like, who doesn't live in a house, who doesn't want to buy a house? But I'm here to show you that there are other ways to get into real estate. And usually with multifamily, they're not going to be just one buyer, one person. You got to find someone who's already in it and doing it. And I am here to show you and tell you that that is me. So if you're interested in getting in this type of asset class, please continue watching this video and stay till the end. We're going to be looking at this apartment that has all of the value add opportunity and so much potential. Yes, it is a piece of shit. But look, this is a total remodel and it's going to be beautiful when it's redone. These types of asset classes have so much upside. When you can get something like this at a number, you can flip it for such a bigger number, and those types of returns are life-changing. You might see something like this and say, oh my God, that is a huge job. And yeah, it absolutely is. But that's why you work with professionals that do this. When you flip a single family home, you can make maybe 20 to 50K on your return. But if you're trying to see 6 and 7 figure returns, you're going to be looking at apartments. This is where it's at. Developers just aren't making them as much anymore. So sometimes we got to get creative and just look at our options and see what's already there. Finding a deal could be hard, but sometimes it's not. So I definitely have a lot of connections and access points to where we can get these types of properties off market with sellers that just want to retire and move on. They've already made their bag, so it's time for us to make ours. In this walkthrough, I am walking into every layout that we have available, a 3, 2, and a 1 bedroom. And these obviously all need work, but they have a view and they have, again, so much upside. So let's take a tour and continue looking at what we're working with. When I first got into real estate, it was always with the idea to become the investor. So I'm always looking at opportunities, not even just in real estate, but all kinds of businesses. This is just one of the things that absolutely makes sense when you really break down the numbers. With any kind of investment, you got to weigh out your pros and cons and all the risks. And in anything that you invest in, there is risk. But also, too, there's no reward without it. You just have to be really calculated and smart when you think about whatever you're jumping into, regardless of what it is. When looking at multifamily, anything under 10 doors is something you can comp. Anything more than that is not something you can comp. It's just based on income and cash flow performance. So when you have multiple doors, you have every opportunity to make them more.
Put a pickleball court right here.
I am a single mom of 3 children and I'm in real estate. I literally work all the time. I'm not trying to have a high-paying job forever. I need to create a nest egg, and this is where it's at. So if you're somewhere in that kind of space like I am and you want to create your nest egg, let's flip apartments.